Yes, people, and welcome back to another video on the Bridge YouTube channel where we bring you all things Chelsea. I'm your host with the most, the Bridge 258, giving you the latest Chelsea transfer news. Let's get into it. So, let's start with the main story, which is on Hakim Ziyech, and that is that he has rejected the Al Nassr deal, which was on the table for the reduced 40% because he failed his medical. Now, as you know, and as I've spoken to you guys about before, Ziyech has basically, did a little subliminal on, Instagram saying the a knee injury, knee problem, right, something like that. Essentially saying that it's not true that that's the reason why he's not been assigned to Al Nassr for the reduction in wages, and it seems that he's rejected it. However, it seems that Al Hilal might come in for him now, so you never know, bro. Inshallah, we're gonna pray for Al Hilal to come. Al Hilal, please, guys. Come on, man. Do your job, please. Thank you. And also, Al Hilal might be coming in for him. So, we will see. We'll wait and see. And, speaking of guys, such as Hakim Ziyech, who are, part of, as what Matt Law calls, the bomb squad, which a bit ironic there, I will say the least. But Lukaku and Ampadu are expected to come to the football club either tomorrow, which is Tuesday, or Wednesday, and basically be a part of a separate squad full of players that are set to be sold or loaned out. And that obviously includes Ziyech, Ampadu is going to be another one, as I've said before, Lukaku. I believe Aubameyang probably is going to be a part of that as well. I'm not sure if Gallagher will be a part of that. It seems that Gallagher is still in the plans of the football club and of Pochettino. So we'll wait and see on that one. Again, the fact they've been separated is only going to be a good thing for us. It's going to help us to push them out of the football club and try to, get them and their agents to, speed up the deals that, potentially might be happening for them. So hopefully that can be done as well. Let's move on to some other interesting news. So the latest news is in regards to the striker stuff. Has been reported by Fabrizio Romano, and he has reported that Chelsea are not necessarily guaranteed to get in a first guy, first team striker. Pochettino is very interested in seeing Nicholas Jackson and Broha in pre-season, and if they do basically well, no striker will be will not be bringing in any striker. Apparently Vlahovic is the one that we valued the most, and apparently we even wanted to get Vlahovic in January. So listen, man, it's very interesting from what we're hearing so far. It seems to me that, and I've said to you guys before, my crackpot theory that Nicholas Jackson was going to be the only transfer sign we've got, and it seems to be working in a sense because Datro Fofana is set to go to Union Berlin now in Germany on a 1 season loan. You've now got Broha and Jackson left. Clearly, when you bought Jackson, it just didn't make sense to me. Why are you buying a guy, Nicholas Jackson, and then, Broha and Datro Fofana are still there? It didn't make sense to me. And also, if you think about it, the market-wise, Vlahovic, while he's okay, you've seen my thoughts on him. I don't think he's that top tier level of a striker. I'm pretty sure the club admire Osimhen as well, as we know. And with me, I prefer Osimhen. I just think in another season, he's gonna be put out of the market because of the price that Napoli's going to put on his head. So if I'm him, develop another season at Italy, and then you get your transfer moves next season. And Chelsea, if they're smart, you get your top 4, you finally get you back to Champions League football, and then now you want to be competing for the Premier League. You're bringing in Osimhen as a big signing. And also, if you want to, as I said before, if you can't get a striker in this market, and Nicholas Jackson and Broha you think can do a good job, then do that all the way till January, and then you can bring in Ivan Toney, a guy that's going to be back, and he's a known quantity. What you're going to be getting out of Ivan Toney. In my opinion, he's one of the best strikers currently on the market available. Yeah, obviously barring the gambling stuff, as long as you can keep that in check, you go for someone like an Ivan Toney in my eyes, rather than the other 3 players that you've been linked to, such as a Kolo Muani. I said before, Nicholas Jackson is a very similar play style to Kolo Muani, so there's no point of bringing in 2 similar play styles to the football club. Moving on to Vlahovic, there's a lot of issues with Vlahovic in my eyes. That even though he's very good technically and stuff, the other attributes in my eyes are a bit more problematic for me when it comes to Vlahovic. And Lautaro Martinez, there's nothing to be said about him other than we all know he's not him. Simple as that, really. Simple as that. But listen, guys, my theory is becoming reality. Trust me. If you don't buy Granny Strikers, you heard it from Ahmed A. Abdi, the Bridge 258 here first. That's all I'm saying, mate. That's all I'm saying. And let's move on, to the Caicedo news, which is, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Chelsea and Man are still in locked in talks in regards to Moises Caicedo. You know what I'm saying, man? Guys, I'm just tired, bro. You know what I mean? Get this deal done. Try to get this deal done as soon as possible. If all of the main players are coming back on Wednesday, for me, the main aim, you're trying to get this done Wednesday or Thursday. Try to get a breakthrough tonight if possible, and that is it. If not, bro, just go for your alternatives, because right now it's getting a bit tiring for me, man. I understand it's a big deal, but usually big deals, if you've been speaking to these guys for 2 to 3 weeks beforehand or a week and a half beforehand, it shouldn't be taking this long, honestly. It should not be taking this long, in my opinion. But hey ho, we move. I'm still confident on us getting Caicedo. It's just that I think it's just taking too long and it's wasting a lot of important time where we could be looking at other targets for other positions. Because, as you know, and I said to you guys yesterday and the day before, that Chelsea are only doing one transfer at a time, one incoming at a time, which, is all well and good. But if your number one targets are going to be taken out because you're doing one deal at a time and you're taking so long on one deal, then, it's only you to blame, really. It's only you to blame. That's all I'll say, genuinely speaking. Let's move on, to something else I wanted to speak about, and that is that after Caicedo, the club are looking for a creative player to go after. Turkey, I should say, is one that the club appreciate. Obviously, you know that of Matthias Franca. Stay tuned tonight, midnight special for him. That's what I'm saying, midnight special for Matthias Franca. Keep a good watch on him. But again, you've obviously got him. Turkey's another one. Dybala. Apparently, according to CL Mero, he's not coming to Chelsea, but apparently Fabrizio had a picture of Dybala when speaking on, creative player, so you never know, maybe him as well. So again, with the creativity, my thoughts. If we bring in both Cherki and Franca, I wouldn't mind. Franca could be the right wing, a backup to a what's his name, Madueke, and then you have a backup for the number 10 for Nkuku as Cherki, sorry. So again, it doesn't really matter to me as long as you bring in these players and as long as they're high quality. Dybala, I said to you before, the injury issues are a big worry for me, and that's why I wouldn't really want to bring him to the Premier League, particularly a league where it's a lot more physical compared to Serie A. You don't want that to be happening in my eyes. So again, it is what it is. We just move on really and just try to get these deals done as quickly as possible. Apparently, it's going to be next week Monday where we're flying out, and the reason why I know it's next week Monday we're going to be flying out is because Levi Colwell and Madueke are coming back next week Monday. They'll be given the week off, and so if you're traveling on the Monday, and then we're going to be there on the Tuesday, and then on the Wednesdays when we're going to be playing Wrexham FC. Stay tuned for the live stream for that. I'm going to be doing a live stream for the Chelsea versus Wrexham FC, where we can, discuss what's going on that one so far, etc., etc. So, I think that's all the news. Have I missed anything out? I'm just looking at my little thing. Oh, yes, the big news. The one that we saw today, which is Wahi. Wahi is a 20-year-old striker who plays for Montpellier. Apparently, Chelsea are looking to buy him and use him basically for the Strasbourg model, essentially where they're going to play him for Strasbourg to help bolster up their striker position. I think initially they wanted to bring Nicolas Jackson, Dacho Fofana there, but it seems that he's going to be getting a lot better, minutes and Champions League football at Union Berlin, and I think the club opted for him to go there rather than Strasbourg. However, to help Strasbourg out, they are clearly going for now Wahi. Now, one thing that's confusing me is that Wahi's got a lot of red flags about him from what I've heard and from what I've seen. So one of my good mates, he's a French football fan, much like myself, but I only started getting into French football like 2 seasons ago. But apparently he's got like a big rap sheet behind it of personal issues. Allegedly, I have to repeat again on Wahi. So it's a bit concerning why we're going after a player. I understand he's a talented player, 20 years old, but we don't want also to be dealing with red tape in regards to certain players of that ilk, in my opinion. So, again, it's going to be a wait-and-see approach. Again, I understand the Strasbourg model. If he's good, then, we've also had Alonso at this football club. So, so it's a sticky one still, you know what I'm saying? It's a sticky one still to be, if I'm being real, but I wouldn't want him to come to the club. You know what I mean? We want us to have as much of clean PR as possible. If we can find someone else to do that, then that is fine by me. And finally, on the topic, 242 subscribers, guys. Please make sure, let's get us to 250 today. 250 today. You know, I've been going through crazy growth as of lately, and I always want to thank obviously my subscriber base for doing so. Stay tuned actually, guys, for tonight. At midnight, I'm going to be releasing my Matthias Franca video, so you guys can finally get that done. I've actually written up my script. I've not recorded a video before I even did this video today, so that is all but done. I will literally release that at midnight, guaranteed. Now, if this is a guarantee, midnight tonight, you will be getting the Matthias Franca video, 100%. And that is the video, guys. Like and subscribe again. Like and subscribe. I want 20 likes, please, on this video. 20 likes on this video, and get me to 250, please. 250 subscribers. And obviously, stay tuned today. I'm going to be on Player's Choice at 9:30, and then I'm going to be on Flawless's channel to do the usual, doing the most, talking about transfers and other stuff. You can catch me there too. And that is all today. Have a nice one, and always remember, stay blue.